Hey, what is going on, you seasick Sawsbuck? I've got a super dope Palafin EX build to show y'all today. This is the first time I've actually experimented or tried out Palafin EX at all. The original build for this came from this player. I'm not even going to try and pronounce their name. They got second place in the Tournament of Doom recently, and I was like, well, that looks super cool, super dope. The combination of the Weavile with the Palafin is sick. Let me try that out. Let me see what we can do with it. This was their original build here. I've changed quite a bit for where I'm at right now, and this is where I'm at right now. So anyone who doesn't know, Palafin EX is a effective stage 1 Pokemon. It's got 340 HP. For 1 water energy, it's 250 damage, and you can't attack during your next turn. That's why the Pet Run is so important in this deck. But its ability says, put this Pokemon into play with the effect of Palafin's 0 to hero ability. So you have to use this Palafin's ability to actually get the Palafin EX. And this Palafin does evolve from Finizen. So we get our Finizen in play, then we evolve to Palafin. And to trigger the ability, we have to have Palafin move from our active spot to our bench. And then when we do that, we can search our deck for a Palafin EX and swap it with the Palafin. So this Palafin goes back to our deck, and then this Palafin EX goes on top of the Finizen. So we still have a Finizen under our Palafin EX, and then this Palafin is back in our deck. That's how it works. But yeah, 340 HP is a lot of HP. 250 damage for a single water energy is a lot of damage. So those stats are really, really high. The problem, of course, has always been that you can't attack during your next turn. That's the problem with this deck. That's what the problem with this deck has been. Let's get solved a little bit by Petrarun. Of course, there's other issues as well, but that's like one of the main reasons that the deck kind of struggled, is your opponent could just be like, well, I'm just going to punch your active, and you're like, well, I whiffed my switch card, I guess I lose. That kind of sucks. But now with Petrarun, which has the ability that allows us to move a dark Pokemon from our bench to our active, and then we can then retreat that dark Pokemon, it's a lot easier to get the Palafin EX into the active, the Palafin onto the bench, to then evolve it to the Palafin EX, and then also after we use the Giga Impact to reset the Giga Impact so we can use it again on the next turn. And the way we're using, or the dark Pokemon we're utilizing alongside Petrarun to push into our active is the Weavile with the Assaulting Hunt ability. Once in your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active, you may switch one of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon to the active spot. Now, we don't have to use the ability, but we can. And it does have 1 retreat cost on the Weavile, but we do play 2 rescue boards. We also have like a switch in here as well. So we have ways to move the Weavile out of the active after we put it into the active with the Petrarun. So the full combo turn 2 could look like evolve to Palafin in the active, use Petrarun to push up Weavile, Palafin goes to the bench, we evolve it to Palafin EX, and then we use the Assaulting Hunt ability on Weavile, bring up their Pheasantipity off their bench, and then turn 2 knock out their Pheasantipity with Palafin EX. It's a pretty crazy, cool combo that you can pull off. Another dark Pokemon that we do play in here is we do have our own Pheasantipity EX, and then for the rest of the draw support, I did put a 1/1 B-Barrel in here. And because we have so many important Stage 1 Pokemon now, the Palafin, the Weavile, the B-Barrel, I've gone with a Hyper Aroma build here. I'm not convinced this is better than Prime Catcher, but so far it's felt really, really good when you pull it off turn 2, the turn 2 Hyper Aroma. And we have a lot of ways to find the Hyper Aroma, because not only is this a 4 Arven deck, we also have 3 Irida in here. And the Arven combination with the Hyper Aroma is super, super sick, because not only does it find our Hyper Aroma, which gets all of our evolutions in play, it can also find Rescue Board, which sets up the mobility of the Weavile. So yeah, it's absolutely an insane turn 2 combo. There's so much value to get out of a single Arven use that I was like, the Hyper Aroma just seems really, really good. Got to try it out. And so far it's been pretty sick. Like I said, I'm not 100% convinced. Could make our way back to the Prime Catcher, of course. We got a Manaphy to protect our bench from Greninja. Palkias are out there. They're roaming around. Gotta be careful of those. I do have a Radiant Serena in here. And this combos with the Rigid Band. Rigid Band reduces the damage we take by 30. So we can get this with our Arven, put it on our Palafin. And the main reason I'm including the Rigid Band and the Radiant Serena is for the Dragapult matchup. I've been struggling against Dragapult with this deck, but I think with Rigid Band plus Radiant Serena, we can beat them. Is that still worth including these cards? I'm not 100% sure. That's kind of just where I'm at with my current build. Including the Rigid Band plus Radiant Serena give us a shot up against that matchup. Also pretty good against Gardevoir, the Radiant Serena is, because they kind of spread damage around a little bit, can play for some TM Devo plays. Radiant Serena kind of cuts that or shuts that all down and makes them play a little bit more straight up, a little bit more straightforward. So the Radiant Serena is also kind of cool for that. But the main reason for the Rigid Band and the Radiant Serena is that Dragapult matchup, because it turns a 2-hit on our Palafin into a 3-hit, and it turns a 2-hit on our B-Barrel or our Weavile with their spread damage into a 3-hit as well. So it really delays their aggressive prize drawing from the Dragapult player. For the supporters, like I mentioned, I got the Arvins, I got the Iridas. Irida is really, really good as well. It finds our Palafins. I can find Finizen in the early game, and then also finds that early aggressive item in like a Buddy Palafin, and then for the turn 2 can also find the Hyper Aroma still. I still have 4 Iono in here. Heavy Disruption, draw supporter in the mid game, late game, and draw support in the early game. You guys get what I mean. 1 boss's orders for some amount of Gust. There's not a whole ton of Gust in here. I could definitely see going up to a second boss. We also have a counter catcher. We do fall behind in the early game sometimes, and then with so much ways to find items, I mean, it just makes sense to include a counter catcher, 3 Irida, 4 Arvin, like I mentioned. A lot of Pokemon search here, 4 Buddy Palafin, 3 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball. I wouldn't hate more Nest Balls. Finding Pecharunt is super important, and we can't find Pecharunt, of course, with the Buddy Palafin. Same thing with Pheasantipity, super important to find. You can't Nest Ball for, or you can't Buddy Palafin for Pheasantipity. That would be broken. 2 Earthen Vessel. We do need to find our energy. We only play 4 energy in here, but you don't need a ton. You need to set up 2, maybe 3 Palafin throughout the game. Of course, having some energy to hard retreat throughout the game as well. Like if our rescue board gets vacuumed or something like that. If we have a Palafin set up with an energy, our attachment for turn could go to our Weavile, right? We can Pecharunt, push our Weavile into the active, then retreat our Weavile or Pheasantipity back into our Palafin and swing again. So it still is like a mobility card past just being our energy cost for the cost of Palafin's attack. So 2 vessels, because pricing this sounds kind of miserable. I also have a Night Stretcher in here as well, and a Super Rod. We do need ways to sometimes recover energy, but of course Pokemon as well. Thing with Palafin EX is it has to be in the deck for us to evolve it out with the 0 to hero ability from the non-Palafin EX. So having some way to put those back in the deck is pretty good. I could see an argument to play Academy at Night, the stadium that takes a card from your hand and puts it on top of your deck. That wouldn't be terrible, to be honest, so that could be a consideration as well. But I think we want to include a Super Rod no matter what, and that seems to be just about as much as we need as far as like Palafin recovery / putting Palafins back in the deck. Decent enough. 1 Heavy Ball, 1 Lost Vacuum. There's Braver Charms running around in like Raging Bolt decks and stuff like that, so we want to be able to 1-hit KO those, or hit them for 250 and then vacuum it later to get a 2-prize knockout. Mentioned the counter catcher, got the switch, the rescue boards. Also play a choice belt in here currently. Lugia V-Star as well as Regidrago V-Star have 280 HP, which we can reach with the Giga Impact alongside a choice belt. The other consideration here could be a Defiance Band, but that only works when we're behind on prize cards. So I like the choice belt because I can't really think of a reason to hit for 280 against anything besides V-Star Pokemon for the most part. So I like the choice belt in here. It allows us to be aggressive, get ahead, and then also stay ahead in the prize exchange up against those matchups. So choice belt's pretty sick. And that's the build. That's the list. The deck's sick. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Could Iono me here? You think if you think if Radiant Pokemon didn't exist, they wouldn't print Heavy Ball. They wouldn't have printed Heavy Ball. That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah. Here we go, dude. I need to like invent like a copy pasta for this. I don't even know. Doesn't matter what deck I choose on PTCG Live. I always seem to be paired with the deck's worst matchups. Do you ever feel like that? No, because that doesn't happen. It's not true, and it's just some weird conspiracy that for some reason you guys like to attribute to why you lose games on PTCG Live, and you need to just stop. You just need to stop. It just needs to stop. You just need to stop. It's just tiring. It's exhausting at this point. You just gotta stop. There's got to be something better to do with your time. All right, so we need Ultra Ball. It's just not how it works. That's not how life works. It's I got nothing. I got nothing else. I got nothing else. Probably these two. Cause I want to get a target to Ultra Ball away. I feel like. What am I getting? I feel like I've never used this ability before. Gotta do some learning. Oh shoot. I prized. Huh. Well, I want to get Pheasantipity, but obviously that's not possible. No, I've used this ability once before. Well, I do have a switch, so I could... Is there anything else I could grab here? I could just switch into Mew, because I don't... These things are so low HP. Well, Sneasel's kind of just good, though, right? Well, Weavile's just good. Sneasel's kind of whatever. Yeah. I'm not a Sneasel fan, to be honest. How often am I going to get bodied for having... I didn't even actually check. I could have prized... So this triggers then, right? Okay. My gosh, it's broken! Hella slapping. Came out in the first Aspec set in Black and White too. Oh, really? I didn't even like make that connection. Also, okay, no, the response needs to be, dude, I need to come up with like a copy pasta. The response needs to be, you know what? You're right. I think TPCI or the PokemonTCG wants to do everything they can so that people don't play PTCG live, which would include pairing you up against your worst matchups, with whatever deck you choose to play and queue up with on PTCG live. That makes a ton of sense. You just stop and think about it. You're like, oh, this is stupid. They wouldn't do this. This doesn't exist. I'm being anecdotal. And then you move on. It's just, I can't. We're leaving it there. We're leaving it there. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. Like, yes, let's have people just only lose on PTCG live. So that way they stop playing PTCG live. We've done it. You're hired. You're promoted. Ingenious idea. And who is winning? I feel like a lot of players exaggerate what they consider bad matchups. They probably hit one bad matchup, lose that, throw a game, lose that, and then maybe hit another bad matchup and lose that. But in that, they were throwing, you know. In the middle of all that, there was some throwing happening. Dude, the more I have thought about it, the more I think, well, it depends how aggressive the format is. But the EXP share in Dragapult is genius. It does depend how aggressive the format is, though. If Raging Bolt's not that popular, you probably don't need it. But if Raging Bolt is popular, do they not know that's not how that works? Or do they really want that extra card? It's one of the two, right? Not sure. How important is it to KO this? Ooh, well, I could actually KO this and vacuum that now. I mean, it seems pretty good. That means they have to go get their Terra thing this turn. I mean, I like the idea of it. If they prize their Terra, they're screwed. I go... Wait, so I can go bench, vacuum. Let me KO this. I mean, the thing I'm like aggressively, they can still like, I don't know, they have so much power, draw power though. Maybe I should just say I own it and KO the active there, to be honest. Because they still have so much draw power to work with, right? They got Pidgeot, they got Dracloak. They don't need Rare Candy, they can just evolve this. They can Crispin, like, kind of feels like I'm not hitting him that hard. In my head, I was like, ooh, I'm kind of hitting him hard with this combo here. But it's not hitting him that hard, is it? Which is hard for them to get, Terra Evo or Candy Evo? I don't know. They play it. Do you in general prefer having multiples of your basic Pokemon over having a heavy ball? It's just matchup dependent. It's deck dependent. It can be meta dependent. Yeah, it's just not. What I prefer doesn't matter. It's either correct to play heavy ball in a deck or it's not. Yeah, what I prefer does not matter. I prefer whatever is optimal, and sometimes it's correct to have heavy ball, sometimes it's not. Although it sounds kind of, it kind of like, when I say it, I can understand that it sounds like I'm kind of dumbing Pokemon down to like making it super simple, but like, there's no such thing as preference or opinion. Questions about general situations don't apply in Pokemon. For the most part, yeah, there's something optimal, but like the fun of playing Pokemon is trying to figure out what is optimal. Like it's like, yeah, when you break it down to that, it sounds kind of simple or like boring, but it like at the end of the day, it really is all about what is correct. But like the beauty of the Pokemon TCG is like how complicated it is to get to what is correct. Like it's still really hard to figure out, should I play heavy ball or should I not play heavy ball? And if I don't, what other counter cards do I play? How are you supposed to play this matchup? Like all the intricacies of that, and then it's an ever-changing game too, right? New sets come out every 3 months or whatever, and then you have to do the process all over again. And they're really going after my guy like that. What? That's just like cringe. All right. Oh my gosh. Dippy dead? I get to do the combo. I kind of don't want anything, but I want to bench the Mew and not the Finizen. But then if they go KO active plus Halucha, see, I think I have to kind of bench the Finizen here. But then I'd want another Finizen, I feel like. That seems fine. So I go bench Finizen. Attach to a Finizen. Weavile combo. Yeah, because they can KO active plus lone Finizen with Halucha or... Give me that. Give me that. Boppin'. Attaching the energy feels a little awkward. But this allows me to like push up Pheasantipity and then hard retreat Pheasantipity next turn. You should just ban questions altogether here. Nah. For whatever's optimal. I hate art and personal expression. Pokemon TCG is not just like, yeah, the beauty of the Pokemon TCG, if you're trying to be competitive, just doesn't come through. Like, even if you're not trying to be competitive though, like you can't ask a question about a deck because the answer is just always what's optimal. Like, but that's the beauty of the Pokemon TCG. It's just different in that aspect, right? It's like different than other things in the world in that aspect. So if I leave the Weavile, I think I just get rid of the Weavile here. If I leave the Weavile, they have to KO the Weavile, right? Oh no, I have to get rid of Weavile here because I want to keep everything else. Yeah, I gotta get rid of Weavile here. I don't really have a choice. I do technically have a choice, but I have to do what's optimal, so. It's unfortunate. Palafin gets bodied by Zard. You sound like you're really fun at parties. Azul hates questions? No, I like questions. Even the stupid questions I like, because then I have to like decipher the stupid questions. But it's like fine. I don't really care. I guess I could just 2-hit KO the active, right? Like that's fine. So like push this. Off return. What does Weavile do? Bodies fools. I need an energy. I need a lot. We should definitely just start with this. I could hit him with the Devo. I don't seem very good. How many candy have they used though? Only 2? Are they cheating? So I can get... I think I have to get more Pekko here, unfortunately. I may as well grab this as well, right? That seems fine. That's my push-up retreat. And then I can Irida for energy plus Baby Fin. And I can get the energy with... Did I discard the Vessel? Discarding the Vessel is kind of an L. Oh well. But it has to be a punch angle though, right? No. Gotta get this. 2 super rod? There's 2 super... 2 of them? What are we super rodding? What? There's no way. Oh, I guess you need some to put the big guy back, right? Super rod is kind of... That's 2? That's a lot of super... a lot of super rods. How about 2 of them? I also don't like this guy, but I kind of understand it because we can Palafin for it. We can Palafin for sneak. I don't like the more Pekko. I get that it has free retreat, so it allows us to be more aggressive, but what if we just played more rescue boards? I feel like I can make this work without more Pekko. Or Pekko feels like one of those cards where like it's obviously like the synergy is there, but like it's like one of those things we use sometimes, don't use other times. I feel like if we could just make it so we never need it, it would be better. Well, we do win next turn, but they can like retreat and attack with this one, so I don't have a gust. I don't have a gust available. My prime got used. I probably shouldn't have used my prime aggressively when I did, though, to be honest. We just burn Cologne here, right? Maybe, but if I top deck Ultra Ball, And I might want to keep it because I can get rid of Cologne plus Petron and I get to save TM Devo if I want. I don't know if I want to save TM Devo. Wait, I'm kind of just losing the game here if I don't top deck boss, right? I kind of have to top deck boss here. Uh-oh. They could also Catcher plus Briar. Oh, goodness. They are counter catchering. Oh, wait. What? Why would you ever take a KO here? All right. If y'all want to learn how to play Dragon Ball better, don't take knockouts. Like, just stop. Don't take knockouts. If y'all want to learn how to play Dragon Ball better, what they should have done here is just literally punch this and spread and then pass. And then next turn win by going punch spread. Or bring up this, punch it, and then spread and then bring up Petron, KO, Pheasantipity, and Petron. But they just gave me draw 3. Why would you give me draw 3? What are we doing here? Why are you trolling? But the thing is, the question is, will they get punished? Will I get my boss's orders here? That is the question. Oh, wait, we play a counter catcher. I don't know if it's in the deck, though, so I'm going to flip the script first. Dude, we just got... Dude, the game wanted them to get punished there. They're like, yeah, we can't let them win this. We can't let the Dragon Ball player get away with this one. All right, give him the counter catcher. Give him the boss. Dude, that's so funny. That's fair, though. They got punished. They got punished. We would have won anyways because we could arm for the counter. No. We literally wouldn't have been... We would have lost. We would have literally lost if my opponent had played correctly. Punished. Definitely something to think about, though, I think. Like, moving forward. Dude, even the Chi and Pal Excaliburs have Dusknoir, bro? Come on. You're cringe for that one. Oh, wait, we kill the Cleffa? Let's go. It just does 30. That's epic. Ooh, I prize mana fee. Do we just say screw it and get the squad? I think we say they had no setup on that first turn. So I'm just gonna say screw it and get the squad. I don't think I'm getting Greninja here. Well, I guess even if they do, I could bench this one, and then even if I get Greninja, it's not that big of a deal. Punch. Where do these people find the candies? I mean, they gotta be playing a quad candy build for sure. How big of a disadvantage is it to be connected for... How big of a disadvantage is it not to be connected for stuff like that? It's not a huge... It's not a huge disadvantage, Emon. Like, if you have somebody who can go get a 60 cards from somebody you're playing against them in top 8, like, your opponent's gonna know the archetype you're playing. It's not like a huge disadvantage. It is a disadvantage, not huge though. But I just think, like, just to, like, keep, like... In my head, like, the term competitive integrity kind of crosses my mind a little bit. Like, you know, just keep the tournament as even of a playing field as you possibly can, with the possibility of, like, that potentially coming up. Like, it doesn't seem like a huge deal to do. Dude. There's no way they just ripped Candy Noir off their Iono. That's got to be cheating for sure. Ooh, Manaphy. All 3 Finn isn't dead. Dude, there's no way out of a 4... Wait, they could actually do it, though. B-Barrel could get them there. I was like, there's no way out of a 4-card hand they're going to knock me out. All right, I need some insane draw power here. Yeah, we can go like this. All right. Yeah, we need to see some cards here. Let me see. All right, squads. Ooh, yeah, squad's in there, right? Yeah, squad's in. This is what my board wants to look like most games. That's why I don't like the idea of the Morpeko. I don't know, I just don't really have space for him. Iono's mid here. I think we check with Dippity first. Is that enough? Evolution plus item? Yeah, it should be enough, right? Yeah. What item do I want? I mean, I need a switch, right? Because I have to push up a dark Pokemon and I have to switch it back. I have a switch in hand. It doesn't really matter what... I don't need anything. Maybe Ultra Ball for next turn to get the next Palafin? Or I could evolve that right now, even. Oh, wait, hang on. I could go... Ooh, hold up. Let me cook. Let's do that. Let me get the Weavile out here. Let me get that Bidoof. That's our draw power. Ridgebacks is a chump. I don't have a pivot to work with next turn, but we're getting a prize card and a top deck to work with. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I need to keep this over the Iono, though, to be honest. I maybe should have kept the Iono. But it is my last fin is in. If they get through my active here, then I might want it, right? Yeah. Fine, it's fine. Cyrus Davis has been a huge believer in the older Duskull being optimal because the new one gets 2-shot by Mew EX. Oh, sure, yeah. Sure. I was wondering, I saw Cyrus's tweet. I was like, what is the difference? I saw the tweet. I thought I read the tweet too. Did Cyrus not explain in the tweet why? I don't remember that being the reason. But yeah. Facts. Big facts. Palkia plus Genius would be dope in this deck. You need to increase the energies and rods, but plus Greninja. But then you can use Ninja and you already play Cologne and Prime Catcher. Would be dope. No, it wouldn't be dope. That'd be a whole different deck. It's not even Palafin at that point. Playing Cringe Fin. Broken top deck. Cringe Fin. I don't want to play Cringe Fin. Alright. This is probably the right play, right? Oh. Wait, what was I thinking? No. This works. I forgot what this thing did. I was like, wait. I know there was a way I was killing their Pheasantipity, but how was I doing it? It's like I can't play my boss anymore, so how do I get the Pheasantipity in the active? Oh. I knew there was a way. I knew it was happening somehow. I was like, I thought I could play the Arven. All right, so far the heavy supporter count has felt pretty good, to be honest. We're playing 4 Iono, 4 Irida, 4 Arven. So far it's felt good. Options, just options. Yeah, I mean, you can also copy the Duskull summoning attack. True. In the pick, there was a Mew EX with a Defiance Band, return KO in Duskull. Oh, wait, really? Dude, I guess I'm just tripping. That Weavile is nasty? Well, it depends who you ask. I had plenty of Weavile haters in chat today. I had to shut some of them down. They were in bot mode. You copying Duskull for game is definitely something that happens a lot. I lose every other game to this exact scenario. I mean, listen, it sounds like Cyrus is correct. The old one is... Wait, but... Wait. I just got Thorndon? What the heck? Wait, guys, no, if you don't play basic Psychic, that is the right play, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think Cyrus is on something there. Right? Yeah, Cyrus is onto something there for sure. Seems correct. I was actually thinking, what about instead of Mew, what if we played a B-Barrel line? I think I'd rather play B-Barrel in here than Mew. Because we don't have to worry about it getting trapped, the B-Barrel getting trapped, because we have pets, right? I think it makes sense. Are we talking about which Duskull is better? Of course. What else is there to talk about? But the new one has a silver border, so it matches. My deck looks better, therefore it is better. That is definitely Something that Cyrus probably did not think about. Oh, and use bib in here. The bib sounds better than the Mew, to be honest. And we definitely can fit it. Like, I have room. We got space for days in this deck. Hey, listen. I mean, all right, the Bravery Charm was unexpected, but it does theoretically make them live a turn. The new Duskull suits my playstyle. Do you run one basic Psychic just in case? Sometimes I just open research triple or quad Duskull, and my bench is already full, so I need to use the attack after I find my area 0 to recover my squad. Research away triple Duskull, play area 0. Find Duskulls. Alright, we're just letting him go through the motions here. Actually, the optimal Duskull is the one from Cosmic Eclipse. I wonder, what is the best Duskull of all time? It has to be the Diamond and Pearl one, right? Now that we're talking all kinds of Duskulls. If you play big, would you consider Hyper Aroma? I don't know. Prime Catcher seems kind of too good to close out games. Yeah, Prime Catcher seems too good. Where's my Morpeko? Oh no, Morpeko. And we could top deck that. We get a legendary top deck here. Just B-Barrel, right? Because I want Petront Fez. Yeah. Feels bad to not get something else, but it's fine. Oh wait, I can get this turn to attack here. I just don't get anything else. I guess that kind of sucks. Dude, top decking Aroma one time. Azul, you fool, because you selected first. You'll be paired into Dusknoir decks. What you thinking about only including one of EX cards in your decks? I have one Magneton EX IRL, but I can't wrap my head around only having one for the sake of balance of the deck. If it gets stuck in prizes, it's usually a cooked situation. It's super it's just, how do I even explain that? It's just like, basically you're not going to prize everything every single game. There's a chance you prize something, and in those games you might lose that game, but you also might not lose that game, right? You could lose that game, but you might not lose that game. Hang on, let me cook here for a second. You're not get like, it's just like, does it affect your win rate more to have a second Magneton EX or an extra Nest Ball, right? What gives you the highest win percentage? Like, sure, you will prize your Magneton sometimes when you want it, but what is winning you more games is the question. And it could be the second Magneton, but it might just be neutrally having like another Nest Ball. Let me know if that makes sense. If not, I'll try and explain it further. So I could push now, but I would want to wait for the Weavile KO, right? Yeah. We should play Iron Bundle in here probably, right? I mean, Bundle's just a broke. Oh my gosh, it's insane, bro. It's insane. We're cooking them. Can I get the B-Barrel? We're going to be ahead. Let's get rid of these. Oh, I messed up big time there. I should have done this first. Oops. I need just to oops, I almost clicked done. I need to evolve. What if I just, dude, I would have been so sad if I had drawn into double Palafin there. Oh my gosh. I would have been so sad. Can't even describe how sad I would have been. I don't really need to do anything else. I'm just gonna play this just so I know. Oh, Dippity was prized. Okay. Dude, the whole, gosh darn. All my setup cards are prized. The Doofus was MIA. No Doofus. Sorry, we'll grab the Runt instead. That's still not terrible, but I don't want to put this in play aggressively. So this kind of sucks, because now they could like Gust KO this turn 1, and that would really suck. Oh my gosh, you Doofus. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Please explain why you don't like the Dunsparce as a draw engine. I mean, it's just like neutrally as a draw engine, the Dunsparce just isn't very good. That's it. I don't like actively dislike it. Are you specifically bringing that up in asking basically why I'm not playing it in this deck, or? I don't like Dunsparce, like neutralized Dronjin isn't very good. Like in comparison to other possible draw engines, Dunsparce is just bad. The other ones are good. B-Barrel is good. Pidgeot EX is good. Mew EX, Pheasantipity is good. Dunsparce is bad. There have been decks in the past where it seems like it's the best draw engine to include in those decks, like the Moon deck with the Dunsparce. Probably the best way to play Moon, right? I don't hate Dunsparce. It's bad. Like, yeah, I have nothing against the Dunsparce. I don't actively hate Dunsparce. It's just bad, and there's almost always a better draw engine to play in your deck. And this deck, it seems like, to synergize with switch outs. It does. You're right. It does synergize with switch outs, but it's not better. But the build we're playing right now, we only play one switch because we use Pecharunt is our pivot. If I was building Palafin 2 formats ago, I maybe would have the Dunsparce in here. I don't actually know. I never tried it back then, but I don't hate any cards. Some cards are good or bad. That's not true. There are some things that I do say I hate, but like I don't truly hate anything. Hey, I don't truly hate anything. Some things are good, some things are bad. Chad, I think he hates it. You know what? True. You know what? Screw it. I hate it. Back it up. You hate that new Latias? I do hate the new Latias. I'm gonna play it. I hate the idea of what the Latias what Latias could do as a buff towards single prize decks. I do not like the idea of what it does as a buff towards not single prize decks, big basic 2 prize decks. I hate the idea of Latias, but I don't want to like be overly judgmental, because at the end of the day, I don't not care, but I don't truly know if it's going to feel that bad when Latias comes out. Like, I don't truly know if Latias is going to feel terrible, like, and feel toxic, right? We'll find out though. We'll find out eventually. Yeah, that's why I don't like overly having too strong of opinions before a set drops or anything like that, because like there's no real reason to have like a super strong opinion on something. It's like, we'll wait and see, you know, what truly happens. Yeah, we'll see. Would Drago play the new Latias? Drago? No, probably not. It only gives basics free retreat. It doesn't give it to Drago V-Star. I guess it'd give your Drago V's free retreat. No, but your bench phase is probably too awkward. Probably no. Have I heard of Pile Shuffle? Nope, but I've heard of Pile Count. So we actually just KO their Moon here, which is pretty sick. That's pretty... Oh, I don't have an energy. Oh, no. Wait, I'm missing more than I thought. I thought my hand was better than it was. All right, so I think... Focus up first, but just don't be too cringe. Oh! It's pretty good! All right. Chill. All right. That's insane. Oh, but I prized Dippity. That's okay. Okay, I can get Finizen off this. Oh, it's not even that good. Oh, but I messed up. I actually messed up. I did mess up. I should have Ultra Balled for Finizen, and then I could have Arven for Heavy Ball. No. Because I always have to get Vessel here. Unless I want to, like, risk the energy draw off of Pheasantipity draw. So this is probably the correct way to play it, actually, to be honest. Yeah. Using 2 Ultra Balls seems tough, but between Pokestop, prize cards, plus if I get Pheasantipity, it's possible. Almost forgot to evolve that before I did the thing. That's still an insane Pokestop. Oh, there's only one in there? Wait, did I cut one of these things? I don't even want to get rid of this one. Holy. That way can I Iono it back, right? Yeah. I should be able to get rid of this. I'm pretty confident I can get rid of this switch pretty aggressively here now. It is possible I can use both Ultra Balls. Super Rods here. Well, yeah, now I'm curious. How many of these do I even play? Did I go? I maybe went down to 3. I think you hate Briar. Once again, though, when like thinking about that, I don't like really hate anything. It's just like I don't like the way these cards interact with the game. But it's, I mean, I guess you could say it's the same thing as hate, right? I hate the way these cards interact with the game. Yada yada yada. I don't like the gameplay that these cards provide. I guess I would say I do hate that card in that sense. But I don't like hate Briar. Like I don't truly hate Briar yet. Like, I don't truly hate Briar or would be like another card. I don't truly hate Briar or I don't truly hate Latias EX yet. I did hate ADP. I did hate Broken Lugia. Like I did hate those things. I think they were just too good. Like it was too unfun of Pokemon gameplay for too long. Like it's okay for things to be bad. It's okay for things to be bad for a little while, or to be something I don't enjoy. I feel like I'm not the only one who didn't enjoy those. I feel like the majority of the community, maybe not the majority of the community who like have an opinion on like that kind of stuff. Because some people just like play Pokemon and enjoy it no matter what. But so I shouldn't say majority. A lot of people didn't like ADPization or Broken Lugia. I don't think I was like alone in that sentiment. But it's fine for those things to exist for a little while. Like if it happens, it happens. You know, sometimes it's just something I don't like. But you know, if the rest of the thing I always say is if the majority of the community enjoys it, then it's fine. Like at the end of the day, it is fine. Yeah, at the end of the day, if the majority of the community enjoys the game currently, then it's fine. If they're neutral on it, then it's also fine. Being neutral is also fine. If the majority of the community is neutral on something, then that's almost like as bad as a negative. If the majority of the community dislikes something, then it's definitely bad. The thing is, as long as things don't last too long, it doesn't really matter. And like ADPization lasted really long, and so did Broken Lugia. Those things lasted a long time. So that's like one of the problems with like those two cards. I quit during Lugia meta. And then what did For the Win say? ADP was one of the reasons I quit content in the past. Rogue deck videos felt pointless with that card in the format. Yeah, it was tough. It was rough. Is that all they did? You gotta... That's not it. You're cooked. This is kind of gross. If you have this board set up, my opponent can't even hide behind a 1-prizer for a turn. That is kind of gross about this deck. In like a good way for the deck, but I guess a bad way for them. I do need to find a way to put this back in the deck. So I can find my Super Rod. Yeah, I do need to find a way to get this back into the deck. Are you going to play International in Sao Paulo? No. My first tournament is going to be Sacramento this season. I probably won't go to anything else the rest of the year. I'm probably going to go to Sacramento and then won't go to anything until 2025. I wasn't there during Broken Lugia. What made it broken? It was just more powerful than every other deck. It had too many options. There was nothing that could actually hard counter it. The special energy. Yeah, okay, that's actually, I guess, what made it broken. It had the special energy that I had available to it was just such a wide range. The attacking options was such a wide range. Yeah, it was just too much. Yeah. Are you going to Toronto? I don't know. I don't have any plans to go to any events besides UIC, NAIC, and Sacramento. And Sacramento will be the only tournament I go to this season, or this year, excuse me. Better consistency, yeah, but it was just too much. It had everything. Name a thing, it had the thing, and there was nothing could beat it. No deck could consistently beat Lugia, and Lugia could tech for any bad. There wasn't any bad matches. Lugia could tech for any situation any deck tried to throw at it. Okay, they have disposed of my Weavile here. So you're not trying to qualify for Worlds this year, Azul? Nope. I'm just gonna win a major tournament or top 4 on IC. I'm always trying to qualify for Worlds. That's all you have to do now. All you have to do is top a tournament. I guess I should always push this here. almost want to Ultra Ball these two away, but there's nothing even really to grab. What do I want? I want Super Rod. Yeah. Let's dig. I need to go. Well, well, hold on. Well, no. I should play this before. I'm like so in between on everything. Get this guy. S ball. Get this guy. Check deck for remaining resources. Chillin'. I haven't even played a supporter yet. All right, no. Hit Pokestop. Not done yet. Broken. Irida. Manaphy. Super Rod. I'm a Super Rod back. Palafin. B-Barrel, I guess. It's possible I get the Bidoof there. Evolve. I should have got rid of the Manaphy, actually. Well, I'm actually not even sure if that's 100% true. But I didn't have game there. No. All right. Okay, they conceded. If we were going first here, though, this hand is disgusting. Holy. Dude. I just want a Dragapult player to go first and not have Palafin one time. Just one time, man. It's not legal. They're cheating. Any thoughts on Academy at Night for setup Iono protection? In this deck? No, it's not good. Guess the question is, what is their turn 2 going to look like now? Kind of scared, though. I'm down for another Finizen. Better safe than sorry. I still have a Palafin. I priced 3 of them, or two. I only play however many that is. I could just go get Petch in case they play Iono, I guess. Oops. It's not a Pecharunt. I got Aqua Slash for 30. Was that even set up for anything? I don't think so, right? I think it was pass. Why is United Wings everywhere? I just played 2 in a row. Do they have the Biden Mochi? Are they playing the broken deck? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm happy the Dragapult deck is functioning. Alright. The question is, what should we go KO? Or should we just pressure their active? I feel like I want to go KO the Pidgey. Let's go like this. Do not top deck Palafin EX. Definitely had me nervous. See, like, how broken is this? How broken is this? You ever do anything with the expanded format? No. Tell me that's not broken. You'd be wrong. Plus, Aroma's just a sick card. I'm locked. This is the optimal way to play the deck. The question is, do I punch the active? I think I should KO the Pidgey. Just destroy their engine. I think I just actually want more Finizens. I could have gone for the Pheasantipity there, but I feel like they can like start to trap me if they get to like Phantom Diving. They can start to trap me out of stuff. Yeah. Fine. Anything else I can do to be disruptive towards them? Not really. I don't even know if I want anything here, to be honest. Oh, that's right. It goes back to the deck. I was like, how is that in there? I was like, am I tripping? I literally just had a moment there. I was like, am I losing my mind? There was 2 prizes. I just used one. What is going on, man? Palafins are everywhere. They're surrounding me. So it's not that bad that we did prize 2, to be honest. It does kind of suck that we can't eventually build up towards like a big 1-hit KO on the Dragapult, right? We always just have to settle for an eventual 2-hit KO, probably. That kind of sucks. I would like to like be able to like build up towards the potential to 1-hit KO this. How can I do plus 70 damage? That doesn't involve maximum belt. I don't want to play maximum belt. Where can I get 70 more damage from? Do I play my own Dusknoir? Genius. All right, we solved it. Broken. We just play the broken card. All right, see how good of a turn they have. We're just definitely just going after their Dippity next turn, I think. I mean, they bench Pidgey. I guess we could chase Pidgey first, but I'm not sure. Play Caracosta. We don't got bench space for that. Starmie? What does Starmie do? It's gotta be a huge weakness of the deck, right? You're forced into a 2-shot war if they deny you 2 prizes on the bench. Yeah. Mochi, poison Kieran. How do we poison ourselves? How do we poison our Palafin though? I'm down if we can find a way to poison it. Monkey Dory could help with math. And good against Pult. Monkey Dory could help with math and good against Pult. Could have bench space 4 on Monkey Dory, yeah. We have to play Dark Energy too, though. Here in Defiance on a Lucha. Group on Night can poison it. That's a lot. That is so much. There's no good way to do it, right? There's definitely no good way to do it. There was a player playing this in the tournament of the Doom Late Night. Yeah, that's where we got the list initially from. Maybe we just need to play TM Devo. Maybe we just need to play the Devo, to be honest. That doesn't sound terrible. Playing the Devo doesn't sound terrible. All right, well, they're attacking. We'll see what they go after here. Change Sneasler for more Peko and put in Monkey Dory. No! So rude. Oh, I can't Gust KO their Pheasant Dippity now. Oh, shoot. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I have to punch their active now. That sucks. I can't even punch their active right now either. I need to figure that out. Gotta figure that out. So I can go Nest Ball. Yeah, I can go Nest Ball for Fez, right? Yeah, sure. No Sneasel setup kind of sucks, but... Wait, can they draw 4 prize cards the next turn? No. Okay. We can go get Fez. That's just here. I don't know, throw this here. Draw 3. Then they can draw 3 prize cards, but they can't draw all 4. Or how much HP do they have left? No, they can't draw all 4. Okay. Save the Super Rod for now. Flip the script. Oh my, I was like, wait, I can't attack. No, we're good. Hold on. We're chilling. And it's possible I should have done this on the last turn. I just really didn't want to leave them with. So I think this is tough. I think the plan has to be... What is the play? The play is Countercatcher KO Pheasant Dippity. That's so rude. All right, the play is still... Maybe we could have burned a little bit more out of that hand, to be honest. Dude, that sucks. Oh. Or maybe it's boss KO Serendipity now. I wanted my hand. Give me my hand back. Okay, maybe it's just boss KO Serendipity. Hope they don't have boss KO Pecharunt. I want to combo with like... I want to go like Iono Counter Catcher, which is way more likely in the last hand. I could still get there this turn. But I just lose to them going KO Pecharunt with a boss, which they can get through Ultra Ball for Lumineon. So Iono to 1 means they can't even Ultra Ball here. You can still get Counter Catcher. It is still possible. It's still possible. Okay. Ionos are on the bottom of the deck, though. Counter Catcher's on the top half of the deck, I believe. I go this combo first, right? I guess they also need an energy here as well, though. They do need the energy for the thing as well. So if I have to boss, I think I will. Oh, I have the vacuum. No, I could boss this and vacuum the tool. Oh, okay. All right. I would like to Iono counter. Yeah. I got... that's so tough. I don't know if I... One prize card left. Is the counter catcher even in here? Ooh, okay. Well, they have a 5-card hand. So I think Iono is correct here then, right? Because they have a 5-card hand, which is basically random. If I KO their active, they have access to Serendipity, they have 8. If I go Iono KO their active, they still have access to 4 random cards, right? So yeah, it's always correct to Iono here. I just hope to get the counter catcher. Yeah. I might want to switch. I don't know if I'll ever want to switch, but we'll go ahead and do this anyways. So I'm feeling really good about our situation if I get counter catcher off the Iono here. Really good. Okay. Benching this again might have been a mistake, to be honest, because now they come with like Halucha energy or something like that. No counter. I did get this Palafin though, which is nice. This keeps me out of Halucha range. Okay. They have 1 card, draw 3. They need energy and boss. Can't counter catcher. Energy and boss. Oh wait, Candy, dude, don't do it. Beat me the other way. Do not beat me by going Candy Dusknoir. That's cringe. You can beat me any other way. I don't care. Do not Candy Dusknoir on me. No. I didn't want him to win in general. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, if we get counter catcher there, I think I don't know if we guaranteed win, but I mean, it's pretty tough to lose at that point. Oh, it's fine. It was unfortunate that they had the Iono that turn before we were about to go for the Iono, because we would have been able to have like a much more successful turn, I feel like, having the Iono in hand to begin with, but oh well.